1 minute. I'll start. I'm just waiting for the motivation I ordered to get here. Oh, I think that's it. Motivation is overrated. Let's just start. So seeing as this is my very first YouTube video, I thought it would be fitting to talk about my favorite part of any new endeavor, which is the fame and the money at the end of it.
False.
The most important part, and an often overlooked one, is just starting. Okay, so here's what I think most people have in their heads when they come up with something they want to achieve or some goal that they've been thinking about for a while, and they're going to get going with it. You have an idea of something you want to do, something you want to achieve. It might even be something you've thought about doing for a while, like getting a root canal or something. You wait for motivation to arrive, and you start working towards that end goal. And then you'll win your Oscar, or you'll sell your business for millions, or you'll add an extra pack or two to your abs.
False.
Motivation should not be the first step in this process. The reason I think most of us see it this way is because, as kids, motivation was never an issue. We were always just running on the pure energy of new stuff. And motivation was always there. Without a career, kids, a house, bills, errands to run, and amazing new shows on Hulu to binge. We were all just little balls of energy and motivation with nothing but an open road of endless possibilities ahead of us. But things are different now. On a Sunday afternoon while you're knee-deep in season 3 of Gilmore Girls, or whatever show you're watching, with a glass of wine in your hand. Did I say glass? I meant bottle. The last thing you want to do is get up and go start something. But really the last thing you want to do, if you really care about this thing, which I'm guessing you do, is wait for motivation. It's not coming.
We're on our own.
Now, don't get me wrong, motivation, when it shows up, is great. And when it's there, you should absolutely take advantage of it and just strike while the iron's hot. Milk it for every ounce you can. I'm simply saying that relying on it is a recipe for disaster. Because motivation is inconsistent. It's unreliable, and it's a goddamn liar. One week it's there, another week it's gone. Which is why this happens. And then this. It might even be there one night and then gone the next morning. Last night was amazing. Dear Alan, last night was fun, but I think we both know this would never work out. I hope you understand, and good luck putting together the shelf you ordered 5 months ago. I'm going back to Tom Cruise's house. P.S. You snore. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to replace motivation with just start. And we're going to move motivation here, because action is not the result of motivation. Motivation is the result of action. I'd like to introduce a new M word here. A better M word.
Muck duck.
No, not that one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet your new best friend, momentum. Clearly not as sexy or flashy as motivation. You don't really see it on any posters, and I never saw it on the bottom of anyone's AIM profile. Remember those AIM profiles? AOL Instant Messenger? I had the dumbest stuff on the bottom of mine.
I'm so old.
But it's a much more useful word. Okay, great. So fake it till you make it, start before you really know, got it. Understood. Great first YouTube video, Alan, and we're done.
False.
I couldn't help but feel like there was one other part here, one part missing, because anybody who knows me knows that I'm actually really quite good at starting stuff. I love it, actually. I love starting stuff. I'm a goddamn pro at starting stuff. Here's a list of a few things I've started since college, up to and including this YouTube channel.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Even the name, now what? See, you read it like a 4-year-old after ice cream.
Now what?
What you need to do is you need to stick a big old middle-aged sigh at the beginning of it, so it's more like this. Now what? Okay, so I'm really good at starting stuff. So where is my Oscar? Where's my root canal? Recently it hit me that this whole idea of just starting doesn't stop when our friend Mr. Momentum starts. No. It absolutely continues in the form of the day-to-day drudgery of making this entire journey a part of your lifestyle. In fact, calling it just starting in this phase is a little misleading, so let's change that to just chip away. And then this whole idea of just starting becomes a technique that you will hopefully employ your whole life, and you won't have to worry about this goddamn piece of paper anymore. Oh, by the way, I think that if you're doing this part right, this part doesn't totally matter in the end. This is where the real fulfillment lies. Unless you really need it, then just make an appointment and use care credit. Okay, so here we go again. I've started a YouTube channel. Hold me accountable. But hopefully this time I'll learn to just enjoy the process of chipping away, or as my favorite cartoon fish might say, all we can really do in the end is
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Okay, I guess that's it for the first video. Let me check my notes. Couple skits, few cutaways, 3 or 4 whoosh sounds. Make that 5. This is where I'm supposed to say, make sure you subscribe and smash the like button. That's ChatGPT. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that. 1 second. Go start chipping away. See you next time. And look at the camera. Look at the lens. Don't look at me. Look at the lens. This part is voiceover. This is going to be voiceover. I'm sure of it. I'm sure this part's going to be voiceover. I'm sure of it. And action. Again with the music. Unbelievable. It's like filming in Times Square here. Good. And go this way a teeny bit. Right there. And one more time. I heard that. Someone just dropped something in the living room. Check. Check. I just burped. Action.